Your questions answered here. Welcome to T.R.Y.T. Total Request YouTube. I hope you had a great weekend. Welcome to, I guess, a new segment you can call on my channel called Total Request YouTube. Now, if you've seen the show Total Request Live, it was a few years back, so some of y'all might not have ever heard of it. It was back when MTV was still playing music videos, and I'm sure some of you were thinking, wait a minute, MTV played music videos? Yeah, they used to play music videos and they would take your request. So I wanted to kind of create a category or section for when you ask me those questions or make those requests where you can kind of find them under. So I got a request from Grace Danielle is bored. So hi Grace Danielle, she is a subscriber wanting to know some of the differences between the Maybelline Baby Lips and also the EOS lip balms. So this is in response to her request. I love hearing requests. I think it's so important as someone who makes YouTube videos to listen to what their subscribers have to say. So I'm definitely listening. I am taking notes. There will be more tutorials. Those are kind of tricky to get the lighting right and get the camera angles right, but I feel like the more I do it, the better I'll get. So expect more of those, and I really do care about what you have to say, your questions, and what you would like to see, and I do take those into huge consideration. So shout out to Grace Danielle is bored. I hope you are not bored with this video. Before I jump in, just to kind of talk about my hair, I use these spiral rollers. You can get these at Sally's for under $10. Love them. So I do something different with the, do some curls, do something a little bit different. And I actually use the Ojon Super Sleek Blow Dry cream to blow dry my hair, and also used a little bit to curl my hair, and I'm loving it. I will take a picture of my shirt. Kind of see if I can stand up so you can see. Look, it says my husband rocks. My 3-year wedding anniversary is coming up this Wednesday, November 14th. And I wore this shirt the day after we got married. So when we went on our honeymoon in the airport, everyone can see my husband rocks. So shout out to my husband. I love you. 3 years of marriage this Wednesday. So yes. Let's get into the request. Okay, let's start by showing you. I'll start by showing you, I guess, my collection of what I have. I do have one of the Maybelline Baby Lips. This one I believe is called Grapevine. It looks like that. I'll swatch it. It has a little bit of color, and it smells like, I would say, like a grape popsicle. And that's the only one I have. Now, if you saw the video where I talked about the limited edition Baby Lips, I shot that video, and after I shot that, I gave those bad boys away because, just to be honest, the Baby Lips products haven't worked for me, but I was doing the video on them. I wanted people who do like the Baby Lips to be able to see what I was talking about so they knew what to look for when they were out shopping. Now, when it comes to EOS lip balms, story is quite different. I have about 7, and I brought all 7 to show you. I have my Strawberry Sorbet. I have the limited edition Passion Fruit. I have Summer Fruit. I have the Lemon Drop. And then, of course, I have the Disney one, which I did a video on. So I have the Watermelon Wonderland. I have Vanilla Nonsense. And I have Blueberry Potion. So when it comes to which one I prefer, I think it's quite obvious that I lean more towards the EOS brand. But this video isn't to convince you either way which one to go. It's really just to share information about these two products. So let's talk a little bit about Baby Lips. I did want to pull up the information just to make sure that I'm giving you correct information. It has to say about Baby Lips. It says visibly renewed lips and 8-hour hydration. the Secret Exclusive Lip Renew Formula with SPF 20. Protects and moisturizes lips for a full 8 hours. After 4 weeks, lips are visibly renewed and reborn, and there's 6 varieties. So as a positive, I will say that all of the baby lips have an SPF of 20. I am such a pusher of SPF. It's crazy. You would think I own stock in it, but SPF is so important. And the skin on the lip also needs that protection. And I think sometimes we kind of forget that there's skin there until we're sitting there kind of peeling at it. I know that's really nasty, but we all have done it at least once, right? So I think it's so important that you have that SPF on the lips, and all of the baby lips have an SPF of 20. Now when it comes to the EOS brand, only one has an SPF, and it has an SPF of 15, and that is the Lemon Drop. This is actually the first one that I got. So that is what the company says about baby lips. Let's see what EOS has to say. EOS says long-lasting moisture, contains shea butter and vitamin E. It smooths on clear. It says new smooth sphere precisely glides on the lips. Twist off top, gluten-free, paraben-free, petroleum-free, phthalate-free. Okay, what does some of that stuff mean? So let's talk about parabens. Parabens, definition, is a class of chemicals used as preservatives by cosmetic companies and pharmaceutical industries. It really just kind of depends on how you feel about parabens and preservatives being put in products. We all have our own personal views, and again, I'm not here to sway you any kind of way. I just want to present to you the information, and that way you can make an informed decision. But parabens are becoming increasingly controversial. Petroleum is a soft paraffin semi-solid mixture of hydrocarbons. Ooh. And it's used as a topical ointment, and it's commonly referred to as Vaseline. So something that you will not find in the EOS lip balms. Okay, let's talk phthalates. Mainly used as plasticizers, which is substances added to plastic to increase their flexibility, transparency, durability, and longevity. That's another ingredient that you will not find in the EOS brand. Now, I tried to find different ingredients on the Maybelline baby lips just to kind of see if there were some ingredients that overlapped, and I wasn't able to find any. But the EOS brand is considered 95% organic. So if that's something that you're interested in, or you're looking to go a little bit more towards a natural line, I think EOS is a great brand to start with. For me, my personal experience, the baby lips, while I love it and you do get color to the product as compared to the EOS, all the EOS lip balms go on clear. You can kind of see the Maybelline Baby Lips does have some color to it. I found for my lips, I wasn't getting enough moisture. For some reason, my lips kind of took a weird turn and they started getting very dry, flaky, peeling. I know this is gross and it's not fun to talk about, but that's what was going on with my lips. And I love to wear bright lip glosses, and you know, if you want a bright lip gloss, you're kind of calling attention to, hey, my lips are dry and they're flaky and they're crusty and they're nasty. So I was really in need and in search of something that was going to hydrate my lips. I started with the baby lips. For me, I found it to be not moisturizing and a little bit thin on the lips. I was in Ulta one day, and it seems like I'm in Ulta every day, but it's closer to me than Sephora, so I go there often. And I was in the checkout lane, and you know, they had the little stand with like all the little goodies there, and I started looking through there because I had some time to go. And I saw the EOS lip balm. I was like, try that. And I didn't know which one I wanted to try, so I decided to get the one that has SPF because, again, I love me some SPF. And got it home, tried it, and immediately fell in love. To me, or for my needs, the EOS brand provided more moisture. For me, it feels richer on the lips. So for me, the EOS brand worked. The Maybelline Baby Lips, I just wasn't getting what I needed. But what I would do is I would encourage you to pick up a Baby Lips, pick up an EOS lip balm, and see which one works for you. Because, hey, you might hate EOS and you might love the Baby Lips, and that's okay. Or you might be like me, I love my EOS Baby Lips, not so much. Or you might be able to use both. Now, typically in most stores, you will find that the Baby Lips runs about $3.99, and your EOS lip balms run about $3.29 to about $3.49. If you do purchase these from Walmart or look at Walmart's site, though, you will find that these run about the same, I believe, at $2.96 a piece. There's so many different flavors of the EOS lip balms. With the Baby Lips, they have the 6 flavors, and then they came out with the 3 limited edition. One of those colors, I believe it's Coral Crush, will become part of their permanent line. But with EOS, they have so many flavors. Let me go back. They have Summer Fruit, Lemon Drop, Strawberry Sorbet, Honeysuckle, Honeydew, Medicated Tangerine, Sweet Mint. There's a new one, Raspberry Pomegranate, that they have in a sphere, but they also have it in a stick form too. So there are tons of flavors of these. I really do like the way they smell. If you are a liquor, it tastes good, even though licking your lips can kind of be bad because the saliva can actually dry out the moisture in your lips. Just a little fact there. But these taste good, and so do the Baby Lips. They don't taste nasty. So it's really just a matter of preference. I know a lot of people who love the Baby Lips are going to be like, I can't believe you don't like it. But that's just been my personal experience with the product. I find the EOS just super moisturizing. I know you can't see it go on, but it just feels to me richer on the lips. So when I'm doing my makeup, as part of, I guess, my makeup prep, you know, you put on your moisturizer and you put on your different primers. I prime my lips with the EOS Lemon Drop. And if you've ever had the lemon head candy, I promise you, this smells just like it. I kind of like to liken this company to Philosophy. If you've ever smelled Philosophy bath and you're like, how in the world do they do that? How in the world do EOS get these scents and these flavors to smell delicious? I don't know, but it's fantastic. So I will use this during the day to prep my lips to have that SPF protection, and then at night it's like being in a candy store. What flavor am I in the mood for today? Now, they do have lots of different sets online. If you go to walmart.com, punch in EOS lip balms, you can get, I believe, a 4-pack for around $10. They also have the Disney 3-piece collection for $7.70, which is about, I guess, 29 cents cheaper than everywhere else. If you are looking for the Disney ones, you can get them there as well. They do have a duo of the Maybelline Baby Lips, and I believe it's $5 at walmart.com. But usually you can find, I guess, better deals on the EOS. That set that I showed of the Maybelline Baby Lips, the duo, was $7.99. I got this trio for $7.99. So on average, you'll usually find the EOS a little bit cheaper. Also, what I like about the EOS brand is usually when things are organic and I guess more towards the natural side of things, they can be really expensive. So for those who want to try something natural but can't necessarily afford it, I find that this is very price friendly, especially when you get the sets. And they're readily available at your Walgreens, at your Target, at your Ulta, Walmart, and different places like that. You can find both pretty easily. So Grace Danielle is bored. I hope this answers your question. Thank you for submitting a request. And I look forward to hearing more requests and more Total Request YouTube videos to come. So just keep them coming. And as always, I hope everyone found this helpful, not just Grace Danielle, but everybody who watched this. Again, it's really up to you what you choose. What works for me may not work for you, and that's okay. As long as you're finding products that work for you, I think that's very important. And again, these are just my humble opinions about my personal experience with the product. Everyone doesn't always have the same experience with them. So again, hope you found it helpful. As always, please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next request and other videos. Bye guys.